Okay. What's this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. I forgot I'm actually able to get for people to subscribe to me on Twitch. I completely forgot about that. Anyways, I was gonna say we can go bother Maddie real quick, but they got off right before I started my stream, so won't be doing that. They might come and bother us though. We'll see. I've never talked about Maddie on stream before, but she's a coworker of mine that's soon going to be leaving my job. But they also play Minecraft. They have their own creative world, and they're pretty good at building. But they use a lot of building packs. Like they get little coffee machines and benches and stuff like that from different packs. And I've never seen them uh, in survival mode, but that's what we'll be on today. If anybody has seen my Twitter post, I want to. Ooh, that was so comfy. I want to finish the mob farm, hopefully. Expand the sugarcane farm. Maybe get a little honey farm going. 'Cause it's not too hard to do. And then also, or at least I want to try and get, like, map out a path. Maybe even start working on a path to get to all of the important locations, like the redstone farm, the mob farm, um, the guardian temple, all that stuff. I want to make it easier to get everywhere. So that's something we will hopefully be working on today. And while the game's taking forever to load, I'll go ahead and how did I do this again? How do I share it from the new thing? Hang on. Stream info. There. There we go. Figured it out. Make a quick post while we sit here for a second. So that people know I'm live. Maybe we'll start getting some new viewers in, but okay. There we go. So done. Okay, I gotta empty out my stuff. Whoop. I need to get more sea lanterns because that's why I first did for this build to give it light. But I think it'd probably be easier if I just do some glowstone, or if I do what are they called? Frog lights, something like that. Just to make things easier. Keeps it looking a bit neat as well. Yeah, now that we have Elytra, it's gonna take quite a few rockets to get around everywhere that I want to go. Just flying back and forth for material, stuff like that. So, obviously, I'll still try to walk anywhere in the world that I can reasonably, like I've been doing since the beginning. But it's gonna help make builds faster if I don't have to walk everywhere. And then maybe we can actually go look at See if I can find any trial chambers, stuff like that. Something new to do. It's taken me a long time to get to this point, too. Just because I kept putting it off. Also, I realized, I got finished paying off my editor first, but I realized I have almost every day I've played in this world, recorded live on Twitch. It's been archived on my YouTube channel. For anyone who's interested, you can always go check that out. It's Detective Waffle, same as everywhere else. I do have a second channel, it's Off Duty Waffle. I mainly post real life videos there. I posted my movie there, stuff like that. Anyways. I could always have them take the streams for the past 1,000 days in this world and make a 1,000-day video. I don't know if it would be worth it. I don't know if that would actually help my channel out or anything. And I would have to give them the streams in order. Because even I currently don't know which streams go which stream was the first one. Once you find the first one, it's pretty easy to figure them out still. I think we might take a trip to the Nether, just get, would I want a stack, or would I want a couple stacks? Let's see, that's 3, and then each corner I want 1. That's 4. That's 10 per layer. And if I do... Okay, so... if I do a stack, that means I could get about 6 layers. Which would be... how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... That's 10. So 20 bamboo plants per layer. And then 2 would drop per, so if that's 2 for each, that's 40. And then if it's 6 layers, that's 240 pieces of sugarcane per per click or whatever, tick, whatever you want to call it. Which that would equal, well, that'd be, if it's perfect ideal conditions where they all get to grow before it reacts to it or whatever. Pulses a redstone signal. I know there's probably some kind of counter I could probably learn how to build that would prevent the redstone pulse from going through until all of them grew to the same height and gave out a signal. But that's too much work for the confined space I'm trying to build this in. See what I think of that. And it should be 1-to-1, right? 1 paper, 1 gunpowder for a rocket, so... I mean, that's not bad. I'm not finishing that math, because I don't remember how much sugarcane is per piece of paper, but... that's not terrible. Let's say it's about half. So, you know, you get about, like, what, 100... That's not bad at all, because I'll be going through that many rockets. At least not right away. just to be mob safe with this, I'm gonna take it down one more layer, and then I'm gonna just eyeball the light level, because if it's too dark, mobs spawn up here, and I'm not trying to deal with those. Not in here. That's why I put all the torches on the walls when I first built the first layer of it. But I'm still trying to mentally figure out how I'm gonna do the next layer, because the bottom layer, it's directly on mud blocks with hoppers underneath. But then the second layer, if I can't do that, because like if I do it optimally to where, see, that would be a hopper, and then some mud brick block above it. The bamboo, because then you need the water here. The hopper would have nowhere to go. I mean, unless I were to funnel it, like, maybe to the side, and then connected it. But then that would crowd the side of the thing, at least on one side. Or if I want it to be mirrored, I can do it on both sides, so it's symmetrical. But I think it might look messy, so I don't know. So I've already cleaned up the whole hopper system from what it originally looked like, which that was a chaotic mess. I wasn't using my brain to its full power. Yeah. Do I have any torches on me? No, I don't. Okay. It should be fine. It's not like super dark up there. Alright. That's enough messing around with that just for right now. We'll come back to it in a minute. Well, in a little bit. Okay. So, do I have any... Oh, do I have a silk touch pickaxe? Can't remember if I remade it or not. Cause I've lost silk touch before. A couple times, but... Are you silk touch? You are silk touch. You're also silk touch. Do I not have any of my mending books over here? Is there mending right here? Aha! Okay. I'm gonna make one of these mending, and then we'll make... And then we'll just do this first, because it's gonna be cheaper. Oops, wrong thing. Silk touch. Mending. There we go. Grab that. So until I get the mob farm working, it's not worth going over there for to mend these just yet. $34? What? If I do it this way, can I do it this way around? No, I can't. Darn. Alright, well, that's fine. I don't use silk touch too often, but we'll keep it on us, just so that we have the option to fix it. I need to get on breaking, so that way I can start getting that on elytra and all that fun stuff. Okay, we gotta finish that. That's the mob farm right there. I was using deep slate. That's what it was, deep slate. So either I have to go back down into the mine that we keep going down into, or I could always go to my duplicator over there, duplicate them a couple times. What should I do? I don't know what should I do. Let me make sure. Okay, what is this set to? Okay, that's set to chest. And then can I touch it? There it is. What are you set to? Okay, you're just set to I must have left it. Well, left while I was just sitting in the middle of the air at some point. Or it got unloaded because I wasn't in the area. Okay, now let's check this. I want to make sure this isn't clogged. That's been an issue. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's clogged. Okay. We'll continue to let this do its thing. And then I'll come over here. And then when the redstone gets touched. Is this even connected correctly? Is this redstone just sitting here? I can't remember. It needs to touch that, and then that delay should be long enough to where it'll be able to stop, then it'll hit the redstone, and then it'll send it back. There we go. Cool. So the main purpose of it going back is it's gonna push a lot of the bamboo that's stuck on top of other bamboo. It's gonna help push it back down into the spot, so that way the hoppers can get it. Did I finish putting down all the hoppers? I mean, I got most of it. I just gotta get like another row or two, but that's fine. We can afford to lose a little bit of bamboo. We'll be alright. And then it's also gonna fix that, so that way that's even with the rest of them. Alright. And then, I don't know if I want to like make this whole thing a giant bamboo farm, because that would get laggy with how many items would be spawned. But I think I might build a giant like an auto crafter like building on this side, and then I'll just make that side of it being the farm itself. Okay, let's go ahead and make some planks with these. There we go. Make sure it's not clogged. Okay. I do lose a little bit of frame rate just from the little farm that's the one machine that's there right now, but it's bearable because it's not like instant drought to where you can't do anything. But fine. And then here's more deep slate. And here's even more. I can't use slabs, so there's no point in taking those. Okay. There. Okay. I know I can't use all of the slabs, right? I don't think I can, at least. Let's go check real quick. I also want to recheck. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Well, the gunpowder's over there, but I can bring paper with me. Because then we can get at least a rocket or a couple rockets. Cause I do know I have some gunpowder over there. So that we don't have to walk back and forth everywhere. Oh, yeah, and I also want to add a auto paper thing in here, but that will have to wait. Okay, so yeah, it's not bad. Those rates that I said aren't off by much. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Oh yeah, I also need torches because I need to finish putting them on the ledges. It just prevents mobs from spawning on them. And, you know, keeps the outside lit up a bit in the dark. There's some gunpowder. And there's some more. Oh, and some more. And some more. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. We'll just leave the paper here. Okay. And it looks like it's all cobble deep slates, that's fine. I also need to get some more lights over here as well. I completely forgot that I didn't finish putting those all down. But as you can see, ow! As you can see, the mob farm does work. It works pretty well for what it is. And I designed it myself, so pretty proud of that. And then, oh, it feels so crazy flying in this world. Oh, you guys don't understand how long I've waited to be able to use the Elytra. Because, like, in my creative world, I have an Elytra already. Obviously, I can just give it to myself. And I use that all the time for so many things. It makes the whole game easier. So that's just it. It's a whole nother feeling of being able to have one. One that I went to the end and got myself at that. I mean, some people understand because they've done it themselves, but it's just crazy. Hang on, what day am I at in this world? I like that they added this whole. I'm glad they changed just a little bit, but it's gonna take a while to get used to. Okay, did they change how the settings look? I haven't touched it in a while. I mean, not really. It's still the same. Okay, how many days? How many days? How many days? 754 days. Okay, so we're not doing too bad, at least not in my opinion. Especially since I want this to be like a forever world type of deal. Okay, sorry, just making sure all the trap doors were in there. Okay. So the way I do it is I go one over and then there we go. Cause this stops spiders from spawning in here, which would clog up the mob farm a ton if they were allowed to spawn. So, some people know that, other people don't. That's why I just figured I might as well just say it, so that way everyone knows. It's all learning thing for everybody here. Fine. Can't believe I mined all of these with Silk Touch. Did I do the... No, I didn't. I didn't fight the Wither yet. So I would already have a beacon if I did. But I believe I have the skulls for that now, I think. I can't remember for sure. No, I went to get blaze rods. That's what I did. I don't think I even found any of those skeletons. I don't think so, at least. I mean, maybe I did. I can't remember. I'm gonna keep the day counter on simply because I want to know when I get to 1,000 days. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I want to try and do something like somewhat special for it. But we'll see. I might just make a big post about it. Because even though it's not a hardcore world, it's still a big achievement for me. Where are those torches at? Oops. Whatever. It'll be fine. Then later I'm tearing down the whole building just get that one block back. I know there is a decent mob farm you can build where it's on like a clock, and it tick pulses the water flow, so that way you can get like higher rates because it clears the platform quicker and more often. But I'm not worried about my mob farm being that crazy. Yes, at some point I will build a better one, but I'm not worried about that right now. Oops, because if I ever build a better one, I'm gonna have to do my own designing for it, just like I did with this one. This one, I just had to look up, platform sizing, or whatever, like your optimal sizing for water. Not for not for the spawning platform, but just for the water. Why is this open? Why are these layers open? Hello? Okay, it looks like you have all your trap doors, so why is this all open? Oh, I probably ran out of blocks for it, that's probably what it was. Okay, let's go into the mines. Clearly that's something I need to do. Hang on. Before I do that. Oh, I like how this is turning out. I like the way it looks. I'm liking how my whole world is looking right now, actually. Especially from a distance where you can look back at it. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm really liking uh, my, my trading hall. I really like how this is all looking. I need to finish building these towers too, though. But that's alright. Down the Hall of Doom. Ow. Okay, just to check real quick. I don't have any. Okay, I have one block. It's crazy because a few of these chests were completely full when I first started. I've used a few of it on the trading hall, though. I know that. And then I've used a couple pieces here and there throughout different things, but okay. Can I do this down here? No, I can't. It's too short. How about right here? Can I do it like right here without hurting myself? What? Oh. I mean, damn it. With enough practice, I could probably do it. Why is this even here? Oh, it's for the minecart. Right now, I can move it though. Just put you. Oh, right there. Should be fine. I mean, it works, but it doesn't work as well as you'd hope. Anyways, let's go ahead and what I want to do is I want to tear out maybe all the walls that way, and then I want to tear out all these walls here. Just that way we can get a bunch of deep sleep from that. So let's just get to work with these. The only thing I remember is to place keep the light level at a decent spot. Like with this row, I'm just gonna put these right where they were, but they'll be in the line for these ones, well, I guess I could place these ones to where they were. Just to keep things symmetrical and in a way that it's gonna keep the light level at least decently correct. I really wish I had a beacon so that way I could put haste 2 on it, but it'd be alright. And then we just fall through. Okay, a little update on my sister. She is doing better. My mother took her some Thanksgiving food yesterday. You know, some turkey, some stuffing, um, some carrots, some corn. You know, you gotta have your Hawaiian roll, your taters. Um, but she's doing a lot better, obviously, than when the accident happened. And I haven't talked to her yet or seen her in person yet. But I know that time is going to. I know it's going to happen sooner than later because she's doing a lot better. So I know it's going to happen sooner than later. My new boss takes over on December 1st at my work, and I'm having concerns about it. I'm a little scared for it because we're all supposed to get DoorDash set up at our business on the 11th. But the new boss is also changing a bunch of things with how we run the place, how we make things, direction we were trained to make things, all that stuff. So she's going to be retraining us on how to use the fryer, on how to make the burgers, how to, you know, just simple things that doesn't make sense to retrain us on. But yeah, let me just explain the original and current layout that she'll be changing. So if you start at, okay, let's start at the hot dogs. That's at the back of the kitchen. Small kitchen, so it's like 2 steps away from the grill or the fryer. It goes, so starting from the door, it's your fridge, well, your freezer for all your fries, your corn dogs, your onion rings, your cheese curds, you know, all that stuff for the fryer. And then, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Like, it's a fridge cart. It's basically what it is a little cart that's a fridge. That holds our hot dogs in the bottom part, the actual fridge part of it. And then the top, where the cold air from the fridge, well, from the compressor goes to. That holds our ketchup, our mustard, our onions, our relish, and our shredded cheese. We have also had sauerkraut a couple times. People don't really buy it, so we don't keep that at all. And then next to that is a steam table that holds, starting from the first one, it holds the 2 pans of chili, 2 pans of liquid cheese or nacho cheese, whatever you want to call it. I believe it's cheddar cheese. No, not cheddar. Maybe it is cheddar. I can't remember. Anyways, and the next set is the steamer for keeping our hot dogs, you know, hot, so people can enjoy them. Next to that would be our in-use hot dog buns, so it'd be the short buns and the foot-long buns, so we sell both shorts and foot-longs. And then next to that would be our backup buns. Mainly that one has extra pack or even 2 extra packs of short buns. which is anywhere from 12 to 24 buns. And then that's the steam table. So next to that is the burger freezer, which in the bottom part, holds 2 boxes of burgers, because we go through quite a bit here and there, especially throughout the day. And then on top of that would be our bun toaster for the hamburger buns, the slider buns, and the hammy sammy buns. Next to that, which would be next to the wall at this point, is the hamburger bun steamer, just to keep those, nice and soft. So that's the back wall. Now, if you turn around and you're facing towards the front of the kitchen, again, small kitchen, it's only like 2 steps, if that. If you start from the doorway, so we're going to go back to the doorway, you'd have your 2-well fryer, which, on the right side, close to the door, we would have, drop our onion rings, our corn dogs, and our cheese curds. On the left side of the fryer would be for your chicken and your fries. Sometimes fish if it's needed, but we don't sell that much fish, so we don't really do that as often. Next to that is the fry dump, which is really just think of it as a hair dryer, but as a container. That's basically what it is. So, that holds the fries closest to the fryer, then it's corn dogs in the middle, and on the end it's chicken. Okay, so then next to that is our hamburger, it's our burger, basically the burger making station. Starting at, next to the fry dump, it's the tomatoes, then it's your lettuce, not your lettuce, it goes tomatoes, then your, onions and pickles, then your lettuce, then it's all your sauces, your papa sauce, your mayo, ketchup, mustard, your spicy papa, your tartar, and then it's your cheese and jalapenos. Next to that, on the outside of the burger station, is your meat tower, which is keeps the burgers hot. Your burgers and your grilled chicken hot. Your brats hot. Whatever else that they want to put in there. Usually, mainly just think of it as a burger warmer, with patty warmer. Next to that is the grill, and then next to the grill is a little void before you're at the wall. The way the new boss is wanting to change things is she wants to take the chicken cart, which is outside of the kitchen. It's in front of the ice machine, but it's outside the kitchen. It keeps our raw chicken underneath in buckets, and then we can pull out a bucket, sit on top, grab chicken out, and put it into a breading bowl. So we can bread it before we drop it in the fryer. She wants to take that whole station and turn the hot dog cart into the new chicken station. Which the way that she explained that's gonna work is we're gonna take the buckets. They're gonna go underneath where the hot dogs are currently at. So the hot dogs are gonna be moved. But hang on. Up top, instead of it holding the ketchup, mustard, onions, relish, shredded cheese, we're getting rid of shredded cheese for the hot dogs. We are gonna make it so customers have to get a packet of relish, and we're no longer gonna put it on there for them. The ketchup and mustard are gonna be removed somewhere else, which I'll get to that. But it'll be 4 pans of raw chicken up top, and then it's gonna be a pan with chicken breading, and then another pan that's gonna hold the tong to bread the chicken. Instead of us currently, we use our gloved hands, grab chicken, we put it in a bowl, and we mix it up, so that way you can bread the chicken. The way she wants to do it is we're going to use a tong to take the chicken out of a little pan, put it into a deep pan of breading, and use the tongue to bread the chicken. And then we're going to put it in a bowl to then put it in the fryer. Now, that's not going to work, and here's the reason why. We make 12 to 30 pieces of chicken at a time. Well, sometimes it's only about 6 pieces. Depends if it's early in the morning or if it's late at night and we're, like, no orders. Yeah, so just think of it, 12 to 30 pieces of chicken. She wants each piece of chicken breaded using a tongue in a pan. When we normally just do all the pieces all together all at once and bread it all together. Just to make things fast. Okay? So, I've tried telling her that it's just not going to work because we get too busy for it. We get too many orders for chicken. It's not going to work. I understand what you're trying to do. But what you're trying to do is make it work. What you're trying to basically do is make it work as a small-scale kitchen. When it's not a small-scale kitchen. Is the kitchen small? Yes. But it's designed to work for big orders for fast food. That's what we are. We're a fast food restaurant. She basically ignored it though. She was like, oh, well, you know, if things don't work, then we can always change them back. I know she's not going to change them back. I know she's not. So us as the workers or employees are going to work even harder and struggle even more to make the way she wants it to go to work. Anyways, next she just wants to change how the whole steam table is going to be, because she wants it to be, how did she explain it again? It's going to be the buns first, the 2 things of buns, then the hot dogs, and then the chili. So the chili's going to be closer to the wall instead of closer to the door. And then she wants the onions to be in the iced pan. And the ketchup and mustard's not going to be cold. It's going to be out just in the air. But she's going to want to take the old chicken cart or chicken station and put that where the current hamburger freezer is at. They're about the same height, so it'll work fine, okay? Then she wants us to keep the hot dogs in there to keep up the backup onions, you know, that backup ketchup and mustard, all that down there. So she wants to turn this current spot that is just for the hamburger stuff into being for the hot dogs. Well, she also wants to keep the toaster there, but she wants to get rid of the bun steamer for hamburgers. So we can't keep hamburger buns up. Instead of keeping them up, she wants to make, well, I forgot to put it in there, but in front of the current burger freezer, soon to be hot dog station, there's a little cart that has soups on it. We're getting rid of soups. But she wants to put a big pack of hamburger buns there, so we can just grab them and toast them. It's not going to work because sometimes we get big orders, sometimes we're just so busy with orders that we cannot take the time to individually toast buns per order. Even if there's 3 people in the kitchen, it won't work. Sometimes all 3 screens are full of orders, full of food to make. But, you know, she has this vision that she's gonna work, and I know it won't, because I've worked there for almost 2 years now. Anyways, so there's that. And, underneath the grill is going to be a 2-drawer freezer for the burger patties. We're going to take the patties out of the freezer with a tong and put them on the grill with a tong. Which I just know it's going to be more of a hassle than what it should be, but whatever. But she wants us to boost every burger, which basically means you're putting the patty back on the grill with the cheese on it, so that the cheese can melt and warm up the patty even more than what it was in the meat tower for every single burger. Now, she wants the sauces at the burger station to be closer to the fryer. So she wants you to make your burgers starting next to the fryer. So it'll be your cheese and your jalapenos, and it'll be your mayo, your spicy papa, all that stuff. And then your lettuce, and then your onions and pickles, and then your tomatoes. Your tomatoes gonna be closer to the grill compared to how it is now. Is closer to the fryer. So the way she's wanting to design it is gonna make everybody cram themselves into the corner that is currently the burger station. That's basically how it's going to end up turning into. And I'm hoping that she'll realize quickly, especially when DoorDash gets installed and it's up and running, that the way she wants things to work isn't going to work, and I hope she reverts it back to how it was. Because she's gonna lose a lot of workers if she makes these changes. I already know that. She's also adding more stuff for us to clean, which is fine. We don't mind that. We know we needed more things to be able to clean. Well, to be told that we had to clean, because the cleaning standards weren't where they should have been. Which we all were fine with that. But she's switching around how everything works, and it's going to complicate things, and I already know the business is going to fail. Because we won't be able to keep up with the orders and the demand and all that with what she wants to do, so. But, at the end of the day, it's not my problem, it's her problem. Because she's the owner, and I'm just an employee. An employee that tried helping, but it's alright. Okay, I've been talking for a minute. Hang on, I need something to drink. Do I have any Dubby in the fridge? I do not. I do have some Dubby outside the fridge. It's kind of cold. It doesn't smell really good right now, though. It's been sitting outside of the... It's been sitting in my cup for too long. I need to clean that out. Do I have... Aha! There we go. I got some coconut pineapple sparkling ice water. There we go. Quenched my thirst. Okay. Besides rearranging the way the kitchen works, she also wants to change, the whole computer system. So she wants to change how the screens look. She wants to change, how our scheduling is done. The scheduling part I don't mind, because she's gonna make it better. Because it's gonna be, all done on the app, which most people already use anyways. For their schedules at their job. So, that one's pretty straightforward. But changing the screens, I'm a little scared for it because of the way she explains she's going to change the screens. But hopefully the way she'll change it, it'll make it, okay, for me, it's easy to read the screens. Everyone who's been there for a while, it's easy for them to read the screens. Because the way the screens currently work, it will show the order so say someone ordered 2 for $7, which is 2 classic doubles or 2 bacon singles. Say it was 2 for $7 classic doubles. It shows that on your screen. It will say 2 for $7 classic doubles. That means they're getting both burgers are both going to be classic doubles. Because we allow them to mismatch since the coupons for both of them. So sometimes they might order a classic double and a footlong, or a classic double and a bacon single. So it'll say let's do a bacon single for example. It'll say 2 for $7 classic double and 2 for $7 bacon single. To me, that's super easy to read. And then say if someone ordered a #1 combo, it would be #1 Papa Burger combo. On the fryer screen, it would show that, and on the burger screen, screen, it'll show that. The fry knows they need to make a medium fry, and Burger Station knows that they need to make a pop burger. Super simple and easy to read. Now, the new owner, she struggles to read it because she's used to your standard, probably like your McDonald's screen, where there's a bunch of big blocky letters that are colored and all that stuff. And she refuses to learn how our screens currently work, which, fine, whatever. But it is what it is. The screens, I know we could learn as long as she doesn't make them complicated. The rest of it, though, yeah, sure, we could learn it, but it's just not going to work the way she intends it to. Which is my whole issue. So the whole issue for everyone that works in the kitchen currently. And then she wants to cross-chain everybody, so everybody outside the kitchen will have to learn how to work in the kitchen to make like hot dogs, mainly hot dogs, or toast burger buns, because currently we end up having about 6 people on shift. Okay, so that's 2 in kitchen, 4 outside the kitchen. That's 2 people up front, 1 to run register and 1 to bag orders. Then you have 2 in drive-thru, 1 who takes the orders and cashes them out, and the other person is, running back and forth, getting the orders, or, making drinks, whatever they need to do. And then you have 2 in kitchen, 1 on fryer, 1 on burger station, and then they share the hot dog station. Super simple, straightforward system that we all understand how it works, we all know our positions, all that stuff. They also let us choose who is going to be on fryer. They let us choose who's going to be on grill, who's going to be on register, who's going to be bagging, stuff like that. Unless, they want a very specific person on that station because they're new, or they need to do it more often. But the new owner, she wants to choose who's on each station when, and, that doesn't make too much sense to me because, why are you gonna choose which station? Say I'm gonna be on burgers. Why are you gonna say I want to be on burgers? Why are you going to put me on the fryer? Because I know how to run all stations in the kitchen. I can run any station in there. Most people can. Because it's simple. It's easy stuff. Anyways. Or say, I want to do... Say someone outside the kitchen wants to run register while the other person has agreed to do bagging. Why are you going to force them to switch? It doesn't make much sense to me. She did want to cross-train everybody, but she understands someone like me. I do not work outside the kitchen because I do not like people. I don't. I will quit. I will quit if you were to put me outside the kitchen. And she understands that and she respects it. But I do know it also makes her a little upset. Because she wants all of her employees to know how to run every single station. When that's just not going to happen. She's going to be making everybody wear a hat, which, that's fine. I've been wanting them to do that. Even the old owner, I tried getting them hey, you gotta enforce this, because it is part of their, health and safety dress code type thing. Which, he enforced it here and there, especially if a health inspector was supposed to be there that day, he would make sure everybody was wearing a hat. But the thing about the hat you're wearing, as long as you were wearing a hat. So I could wear my hat that I've been wearing for upwards of 5 years, if not more. That has has a pin on it that I like, and I customized it to be of my liking. I've even gone through the process of repairing it because it was falling apart a little bit, and he was fine with me wearing it because it's a hat. The new owner wants everybody to wear the exact same hat, the A&W branded hat. I tried asking her why, and she said, well, because I want everybody to wear the same hat. Everybody needs to look the same. Because what if the health inspector comes in And I tried telling her the health inspector does not care what hat you are wearing as long as you are wearing a hat. Even corporate does not care what hat you are wearing as long as you are wearing a hat. She's like, well, they could flag us. No, they could not. So they don't care about our uniform as long as it's professional attire and it's not like some political. And then she tried getting me to change to get shoes instead of the boots that I've been wearing the whole time I've worked there, which they're non-slip boots. She's like, I know you're gonna fight me about this, but you're gonna have to get some non-slip shoes. I'm like, I had to explain to her, like, no, I don't. These are non-slip boots. I only wear boots, so I am gonna continue to wear my boots. And she's like, well, you're gonna have to show me that they're non-slip. Pull up a listing form or something to prove it to me. Because otherwise, we're gonna get you some different shoes. And show to her that even on the Amazon listing, which is what I had to pull up because they don't sell them anymore on their website, I had to show to her that they're non-slip boots. I'm allowed to wear them. Yes, my boots are worn. They're starting to the sole on them is pretty much completely gone now. Well, it's getting there. I'm already wearing hole. There's already a couple holes starting to appear. Um. Anyways, I paid $10 for the boots like 3 years ago. um. Anyways, just a lot of people. Those are like minor things she wants to change when it comes to uniform, which I understand that. But when we've been, well, especially with me, I've been allowed to wear my hat, no issues. I've been allowed to wear my boots, no issues. But she tried making issue out of them. It was gonna cause me some issues if she didn't try and understand my situation. She's going to enforce the pants, um, jeans or khakis or work pants, cargo pants, stuff like that. A lot of people were coming into work wearing um, sweatpants. Now, unfortunately, whatever. The youngest manager is being all kinds of snot, all kind of entitled acting when she was told she was allowed to continue wearing her leggings. So that annoyed me. But anyways, I was always tired of people coming into work wearing sandals or well, not as sandals, but like slides or Crocs. But thankfully, the new owner is going to enforce people that they have to wear the correct shoes. You cannot wear Crocs and slides and all that, or slippers. So that's a good thing, at least. Fine, whatever. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, I got points, whatever. Yes, I know. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry. My phone's going off along with the computer. And then I think she's going to try and enforce the food credit system at work, where you get $15 per 5 hours you work, and then you'll get $30 if you work a double, which is usually about 10 hours, if not a little more, because of closing. She's giving everybody a 50-cent raise when she starting December 1st. She's gonna help me a little bit, not a ton. But she's also adding on an 8% extra for those who work night shift. And since I'll only be working night shift, I'll be making 8% more. So, okay, so say she's giving me a 50-cent raise. I currently make $14 an hour, so I'll be $14.50 an hour plus the 8%. I would be making $15.66. So it's over $1 raise, pretty much. It's like that would be $1.66 raise. which I think is cool. But if things are too difficult the way she's trying to change them be, and we can't keep up with orders, and she doesn't want to change them back or anything back at all, she's gonna end up having a lot of people quit. A lot of people. And I told her I only work there because nowhere else will hire me. So I'm not happy to work there, but it's what I have to do if I want any money. So I think she's also going to be trying to make us write what the burgers are on the wrapper, which doesn't make any sense, especially if you follow the correct, well, the burger system that we've been doing for wrapping them. If it's a classic double, we wrap it special. If it's pop burger, you wrap it Papa. Say you have an order that's a pop burger and a spicy Papa, you wrap the pop burger as a regular pop burger, but on the spicy one, you just fold over the edge of the wrap. So that way, they can tell that it's different. Same goes with any of the other burgers, like the bacon single goes into the bacon single, the bacon double goes into the bacon double. If it's special, you fold over the wrap a little bit. But say you have an order that's multiple burgers, and they're say it's 4 burgers, 3 of them are the same and one's different. Well, the way I would wrap it, the way I would wrap it is all the ones that are the same would get wrapped normal. That one that's different, that one you'd fold over the edge of the wrap. Just to indicate that, hey, this is the one that is different than the other ones. Because that makes sense to me. But anyway, that's enough talking about work because I know people are tired of that. But it's just a little thing that's going to annoy me for a while. I'm hoping it's not as bad as she has been making out to seem with the way she's wording everything and all that stuff. But yeah. Let's see, is there any updates I can give on stuff outside of work? Oh yeah, my bike, I just had to put a new tube on it. I put a spare tire on it because the other one was completely bald. So about after a full year of riding, the tire was finally just done. Which is pretty good because I've put over 4,000 miles on that bike now. Which is, you know, crazy for it being a $500 bike. Just under 500 when I bought it, something like that. And it being from a company that doesn't have the best reputation for their quality control, but yes, I get mad at my bike sometimes. I struggle with it with wind and stuff like that, but it's alright. It gets me from A to B reliably too, as long as the battery's charged and I know the mileage, stuff like that. I am getting closer to getting my license. I drove on the highway, so now I just need to, I want to do like a day, maybe not a full day, but a day of just driving around normally, like, door dashing or something, so that way I can drive like I would, like, say I go from one spot, I park, then I'd leave, then I'd, go out on the road, I'd merge around, I would get onto the highway, merge around, off the highway, maybe do some parallel parking type stuff, just general driving so that way I get a little bit more comfortable behind the wheel before I go and take my driving test to get my license. Shoot. Oh, we can get rid of that. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh yeah, the one tried to take my grapefruit cover away. I tried stealing it. But I fixed that issue pretty fast with, just some long nails. I don't know I don't know what they're specifically called, but they're usually used to tie down, to nail down the the trimmer block or whatever, the piece of wood at the bottom of a trailer's skirting usually is used to help protect the bottom of the skirting from using a weed whacker or whatever. It's also used to tie down the track of the um, skirting as well. Yeah, I use two of those per anchor, so that's I use eight of those at an angle, and I use some paracord and some eye loops that I drilled into the PVC frame to hold down my cover for my grapefruit tree to keep the heat in, keep that alive during the winter, since I can't bring it inside because I don't know what bugs are crawling in the dirt, and I don't feel like dumping it. I didn't feel like dumping it out, shaking the dirt clean, and then doing fresh dirt and putting the tree in it. Tree is doing pretty well though. It's growing still. Um, there's not really much else I can say about the grapefruit tree. You know, 'cause I saved it and it's currently doing alright. I gotta go back out there at some point and check for any holes in it in the tent and patch them so that way the heat can stay in longer. Because currently reading 55 in the tent. It's probably about 30s out, but it should read a lot higher than that. But it's alright. It's a simple fix. I gotta order some. I'm gonna order some pool tape. That's basically what it is, just so that way I can, fully fix it. So this one's done. Why is this one still open? Is there a hole in there? No, it's not. Is it missing literally just that one trapdoor? Wow. Okay. Temperature throughout the rest of the winter. Bad. Anyone stop by the stream at all? Huh. Here, hang on, real quick before I continue fixing up the mob farm. I want to add my link into chat real quick. There we go. And also, you can earn drops if you subscribe, which I didn't know. But that ends on December 2nd. So, let me actually take a picture of that and post it over on Twitter so that way people know. There we go. Use that photo. There we go. Just so that way people know about it. Cool. Maybe we'll get some people to stop by. Anyways, let's finish this up. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. I haven't talked about the cabin project at all, just because I actually don't think it's gonna happen anymore. Like, I need to get some people together to help me finish it, well, to even start it, but it's alright. I have a decent spot set up just for camping, where I was going to put the cabin. Maybe I'll build something small there at some point. We'll see. That's where we had someone stop by for a second. Bum, ba-dum. Go ahead and open up that void. Hey, we got some creepers down there. So yeah, I see a skeleton, a zombie, two creepers. Now, they keep looking like they're about to explode, but there should be no reason why they would. Did one just despawn or die? Weird. Oh, skeleton disappeared. I'm too far away from him for him to be reacting to me. Huh. Anyways. I haven't seen any new mobs fall down there, so I think I'm too close to the spawning platforms. Oops. I wonder if I'd be able to look in my... If I can look in drops, just for those who don't know, streamers get a little thing in the creator dashboard where you can see what drops... Oop, you can see what drops are going to be happening and when... Oh, battery's low. Hang on. Let me switch out that battery real quick. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, so we have access to basically any drops that are pre-planned, we can access them, we can see what they are, we can see how long they'll be running, we can see what games they're for, what the item is, stuff like that, ahead of time. So if you want to plan a stream around that drop, we can. So later I might look and see what the drop rewards are for um, subscribing or gifting a subscription to my channel. Oops. Got doors from out there, but that'll be for later. I didn't leave any torches in there, did I? Doesn't look like it. There we go. Okay. So this one needs water put in it. Water. Oops. I'm not joking. That's actually good to. We're adding more layers and all that stuff. Quote unquote death chamber for your. Um, I need these spots open. Please just tell me I accidentally. I kind of expected it to happen though, because I knew I probably forgot to do it. Wait, why is... Oh, that's because it's the bump out layer, that's why. Duh. I'm so smart. Wait, I don't need those, do I? I don't. Never mind. Yeah, I don't need the bump out layers, because... the, spot where the water's gonna be at is far enough from the center to where it's not an issue. Sorry. Ugh. My throat is a little sore. I'm probably a little sick too, because I don't have the best, insulation in my room, so it does get kind of cold. That's because I've refused to pull out my AC unit from the window and fully close the window. So I have it sealed all the way around it and stuff, but some air still gets in because how cold it's been outside. Currently reading 70 in my room though. Aw, darn. Oops. Hey, we're actually moving pretty fast with this mob farm. I didn't expect to basically be done with well, finishing what I've already started. That's cool. So, I still need to figure out like, if I'm gonna go up any higher, if I want to change something down below, um, how I want to continue the design. I think currently it looks like either a mace, like a bar mace, or it looks um, like the handle for a sword or something like that. Which I think if I do a sword, that would look pretty cool. But I'd have to figure out if I wanted it to be a broken sword and like build the giant piece that's broken off somewhere, or what exactly I want to do. I've already done some of like the broken theme type thing oh, with the trading hall for the towers, like and for the walkways to the towers. Like, it's all supposed to look like it's floating, like it was broken at some point, but the magic of the villagers or whatever is holding it up. Oops. Okay. So I gotta put down all the trap doors in here. Well, I also need the water, so hang on. Let's go grab... Do I have any... I wonder if I have any buckets down below. Because if I can bring 2 buckets up, then that would help. Yeah, no, that's a lot of mobs in there. Ow. Ow. Oh, there's even a witch in there. Ow. Melt the water. Goddamn. That's one issue about my mob farm. You don't get XP as fast as you'd want to really for the mending to really help. We might take a trip to the Nether though, because I know I can mine quartz, and I will get a bunch of XP that will repair that pickaxe. So, I mean, I still have enough golden apples on me, so we might as well take a quick trip to the Nether. Oops. I hate that I can't jump over that. Is there anything up here that I need right now? I don't think so. Okay, let's sleep real fast so that we can just get out of the big nighttime. Get rid of the phantoms. Come on, game, hurry up. Why are you taking so long to sleep? Okay. I need to finish this too. I need some more bookshelves in here. Nothing. And ooh, just have deep slate in here. Okay, that's surprising. Alright, let's go get some quartz. So that way we can mend things. Hello? Gonna send me through? We're gonna be training us on how to assemble hot dogs. What the fuck do you mean? We're gonna train us how to assemble hot dogs? Ooh, that has me scared now on how much she's gonna change how the stuff is gonna be. Let's see. Well, I also need glowstone. I don't have silk touch on me, do I? Ooh, I do. Got lucky. So let's see. If I can get that glowstone, that would help. Let's go this way. I didn't bring any gold with me, so that's my fault. But I should be alright. I need to build a bridge over this at some point. But the nether, like, building all the paths for the nether is good. Ooh. I'm gonna wait to do that for a while. So I'm gonna do the overworld first. And then I'll do, like, the nether. Obviously, it's gonna mend my armor first or whatever, because that's what it values most, or something like that. Ah, my eyeball. Let's come over here so we can get any more quartz. Yeah, see some right there. That's pretty high up. Some right there. Would I risk it? Let's just do it. Ooh, ooh. We're never gonna learn how to use the elytra if we never try to use it. We're also like pretty close to where we need to be for that glowstone right there. Okay, and then I want to put a platform underneath it so I don't lose it. Well, hopefully not lose any of it, but at least help prevent losing a lot of it. So. There we go. There we go. We did lose a little bit of it, but that's fine. Okay, and there's that quartz that I need right there. Okay, so please let there be at least a bit of quartz here. I probably should take some quartz blocks back and just duplicate them. Because I do have that ability, but... Ooh, ow. That hurt. It's quartz right there, but they're all in the ceiling. I don't like messing with the ceiling pieces. Ow. Okay, so we're gonna take these with the silk touch, that way we can duplicate them. Because it's gonna be faster, I can get a stack. I can start off with like as many as I want, but then I can duplicate up to a stack, and then I can duplicate that stack itself multiple times over and over again. So I can get whatever material I want or need really, really fast. And it's free to do, too, so. Okay, I've got 15. That's not bad at all to start with. So let's go back. I'm gonna duplicate these. Ow. Nope. Okay, I'm over here, right? Oh, I wish I would have looked at the coordinates. Yeah, it should be like right over here. Right? I know I have the coordinates written down somewhere, but I don't want to look at them just yet. Yeah. Yep. Okay, yeah, we're going too far. Hang on. Oh, man, my ear is itchy. Okay, let me look at my notes. Let's see. That's zombie spawner, dripstone cave, coral reef, badlands, nether fortress, blaze spawner, temples, redstone farm, slime chunk, cave 1 and 2. That's the rest in that book. What's in the other one? Oh, this is my drawing book. Wrong book, hang on. Oh. Okay, they should be in the purple notebook. Let's see. Nope, these are measurements for my battery warmer. How about in this one? Oh, this is my sticker book. Okay, there's nothing in that one. Let me check back in that first notebook. I should at least have some kind of coordinate I can look at. So, alright, let me see. Coral Reef, Badlands, Nether Fortress. So I don't have the coordinates written out. It should be close if I remember correctly. It's always the thing with this. You gotta look your surroundings. Let's see. We got that. Got all these platforms. Oh, yep, I recognize this. Go this way. Ow. Let me check that elytra real quick. It's not doing too bad. Not doing the best either, but it's fine. Aha! See, I knew we'd find it. Just because I don't know what's going to be on the other side. Just to be safe. There we go. Let's... Whoa. Come on, Chunk, spawn in, please. There we go. Meow. Ooh, okay. So what we need is a bundle. That's all we need. That's all we need. Okay, let me make some room real quick though, because I am gonna probably take all of the, get decent amount of stacks of it, and then, you know, use it to mine and all, get the XP that I need real quick. Okay, so quick, let me just grab yoink. Let me flip that off. Oh, that's on. Oops. There we go. Damn it. Oh. There we go. And the way this works, you have that going back and forth, the item in it, and a bundle. And then you just keep trying to click on it, try to look inside it, and it will duplicate it. I will say you want this in an area where it's not really any redstone. That's why this is over here, and my farms are all, you know, closer to the base. It will lag, it will break your game, it'll make it so you can't open anything, stuff like that. But as you can see, it's duplicating things already. I usually wait. Ooh. I might have broke my game. I usually wait until I get all the hopper slots are full before I stop the machine. I think I broke my game. I did. I broke it. See? This is what it'll do. It makes so you can't open anything. Which I was afraid of it doing. But I do have a fix for this. It's called saving and quitting. I haven't dealt with that issue in a little while, because when I moved the whole system over there, it worked just fine the first couple times I've used it. So it could have just been like something loading in all the chunks what might have caused it. Oh, Maddie's back on. Like I said, we might bother her at some point, but I want to finish the mob farm. But if we bother her, I'm gonna have to. She'll probably end up calling me. Be like, "Hey, what you doing in my world?" Stop screaming at me, phone. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours already. Holy crap! Shut up. And it's gonna take forever to load my game. It wouldn't be so bad if I realized I need to space my farms out to prevent lagging and game issues. Because otherwise I would have done it. That's also why I haven't started on the mega storage system in this world at all. Because it's gonna lag the game a lot if I don't move my bamboo farm. Ooh. There's a lot of redstone in the bamboo farm with how it works. And I also would have to move... Yeah, if I move the bamboo farm, the sugarcane farm would be fine. But then I might have to move the iron golem farm, which I really don't want to because it was a lot of work expanding it, making that all work, but we'll see. Because I don't know how to check entities on console, but I know there's a lot of villagers in my iron golem farm. As you can see, it duplicated the items. And you will get a lot of bundles this way, so it's good to have like a trash system set up where you can take, like you can just dump a bunch of garbage you don't want into it. So you will end up with a bunch of bundles, as I already said. And obviously you can pile the bundles together and it won't take up as much space, but it's still a bit of a hassle. Yeah, I usually try to look at this hopper, the one on the left side. As long as you put your cursor at the right spot, it will stay in frame on the spot. Oop. It will stay in viewing of your cursor for the whole time, so you will be able to open it up without breaking your game. Sometimes you can do that stand back a little bit to get it to work, but let's see. Oh, it's getting there. Yeah, you don't want to overwhelm your system or the game because it will break it. Okay, that's full already. So look, I already got a bunch of stacks. And this works with pretty much every item in the game. I've duplicated diamonds. I've duplicated gold and apples. I've duplicated books. Yeah, it works for pretty much everything. Unfortunately, it only works for Bedrock, so if you're a console player, it probably won't work. But, you know, if you want to try it, that's on you. If you want to try it, so. I'm gonna go ahead and shove that bundle, the stack in it, just back in there. So that way it's ready. Oh, wait, what? That was weird. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at some. Ow! What's it? Oh, you stupid mob. Okay. I'm gonna end up using it to duplicate the glowstone, but for right now, what I want to do is I want to build a nice big block, like a mine, for the XP. So. Why is this torch out of place? There. And then just to be safe, we're gonna add another one. And then I need one more here, because it is kind of dark. There we go. That's better. Ooh, we gotta add one to this spot, too. There. I hope the more mobs you can keep from spawning in the area that you're doing this, that helps a bunch as well, I've learned. Someone's joined my Discord. Oh, that's done. Hang on. Give me 1 second so I can welcome this person to my Discord. Alright. Are these all empty? Oh, that's so annoying. This is something that will happen. You can end up losing what was in your bundle. Oh, I know what happened. I know exactly what happened. Just grab that. Yeah, I knew exactly what happened. There we go. Sometimes it will act as if you didn't have anything in your bundle to begin with. And it'll just duplicate an empty bundle. Yeah. Sucks, but it happens. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, boom. They're, what the hell? Hang on. Alright, let's get back to what I was doing. Actually, I have enough blocks for this. I don't know why I'm building a staircase with it. Oops. That's annoying. Nope, damn it. Damn it! Nope! Fuck! Where even am I? What the fuck? I hate the new Elytra so much. They changed how it functions. And it worked perfectly fine before. One rocket should be good enough to get back to base, so we'll be alright. Currently, I have a guy, a magnet fishing person, basically spamming the Discord. It's annoying, but it's alright. I like my Discord being active. I wish my... Jesus. Okay, sorry about that. I wish my stream was active, but it's whatever. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this done. Yeah, yes, I know most of it's probably going into repairing the Elytra, but that's fine. I need to get a villager that will trade me bottles of enchantment, because that would make fixing things 1,000 times easier. But it's alright. This right now is gonna at least repair some of. Should at least repair my pickaxe. The ledge is fixed and my armor's all fixed, so it's not too bad. I really wish this was like Java, where you can hold pickaxe or anything in your offhand to be able to repair it and stuff, but no. It's too complicated for Bedrock. So annoying. Okay, that's good enough, I guess. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna switch this out for glowstone. Oh wait, I forgot. There you go. Because I'm gonna need glowstone a lot for a lot of things. Okay. Oh, there's my rockets. I knew I had them. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the bundle here because I want to also do the sea lanterns because I can silk touch pickaxe one of those and bring it over to the duplicator. Okay. Hello, can you load? Where's my mob farm at? Hello. I need you to load chunks, please. Thank you. Ow. Alright. Is this the last one we need to finish? Looks like it. There we go. Oh yeah, water. That's what we gotta do. Gotta put water. Oh, I should have. Damn it. Okay, hang on. Let's check if I have a bucket down below at all. No buckets. No buckets. And then we got no buckets. Yep, no buckets. Darn, that sucks. In my butt. Well, that just gave me another one of those records. Is this the same one I have multiple of? Yep. Oh, well, that's fine. Oh yeah, bucket. Bucket! Wait, what? Oh. I'm gonna check back here in the chest behind the iron farm for a bucket, because I believe I left some there. I'm not fully positive on that. Ooh. No, I just have a bunch of white wool back here. Oh, I do have some iron, though, so I might as well just make a bucket real quick. Okay, two of them. Two of them is gonna make it easy. Oop. Two of them will make it easier. Okay, I want to check the rate of the iron farm. Can I get out, please? Let's go. Ooh, don't go into the farm. Dang it, I missed. Hey, check the rate of the iron farm by checking to see how much iron I got. Okay, let's see if we can get. Let's see if we can hear a golem. I'm not hearing any. Usually I could stand here and I'd hear him over and over again. Um, Game, you're gonna spawn in those golems, please? Game, hello? Like, I know everybody in there has a job. I made sure of that. There's no golems in here, is there? Definitely shouldn't be. Ooh, there's a nitwit. Go. Those will prevent golems from spawning, so gotta make sure you get rid of those. There's another one. Okay, is there any more? I'm not seeing anymore. Okay, so oop. It should be fixed now, hopefully. For anyone that's new here and is wondering what this contraption is, it just puts food into the thing. So that way it'll feed them stacks for me. You know, so that way they can breathe. Whoa. I'm really surprised I'm not hearing a single golem. Is there anything below this place? It shouldn't be. Nothing down here. That doesn't make any sense. Why isn't any golem spawning? Hello, golems? Anybody? Hello? Okay, I want to wait here until a golem spawns because there should be no reason why they're not spawning in. Unless they changed how iron farms work, but I haven't heard of them changing how they work. And I know the iron golems aren't affected by the mob cap with villagers. I think it's because they've crowded themselves in a corner. Yeah, I don't know why not a single golem. There's plenty of room here. Now you're trying to give me advice. Dude, just shut up. Okay, his advice isn't actually advice. It's just him saying that, well, everyone starts out making nothing. But now I teach kids how to do it. Ooh. Dude, I've been doing this since 2018. It's not the beginning for me, it's the end. Yeah, why isn't there a single golem spawning? Did they change the mechanics? Yeah, let me look that up real quick. Okay, it doesn't say that it's changed. I don't... Why isn't a single golem spawning? I'm so confused. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. The hell? Oh. I guess I'm not eating tonight. That's nice. Anyways. Anyone who might be interested in why I said that, my younger brother's back from being gone, and I don't feel safe when he's here. I don't feel safe to leave my room at all. So every time I do, I end up getting hurt, and nothing's ever done about it. So. Why can't I go up? Do I need to put like a zombie in here or something to scare you guys to get a golem to spawn? What the fuck? Okay, you know what? Do I have any windows on me? I don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of a couple of them because there should be no reason why the golem's not spawning in. Now you spawn one in? Like, come on. Damn it. Maybe if it gets to a new day, it'll start spawning in some more because I don't know what to do. This guy's trying to tell me I'm gonna make it and all this other stuff because he apparently went magnet fishing every single day for a whole year and posted every day. Like, dude, I've been doing content creation since 2018. It took me 4 years to get any like to. It's taken me over 7 years to get to where I'm at. I have been streaming for about 5 years now, and it took me 5 years to get to 61 followers. Like, I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not gonna make it when I've been doing it for longer than most people have, and I still haven't gone anywhere. That's so annoying. Ow. I wish Dayside would hurry up so that way I can see if it's gonna work. Cause I'm gonna sleep and I'm gonna come right back over here and look at that because I'm worried that my iron farm is broken. Cause when it was smaller with less villagers, it worked perfect. Like, it worked really well. I could literally just be around the area in general, and it would have golems spawning pretty consistently. And it worked for a little while when after I made it bigger, but I just don't understand. So I'm hoping it's just like a mechanic of they didn't get they didn't get a chance to reset the day or something. Um, we'll see. I just wish that would work faster. Oh, so I need to get rid of this whole thing now that I have that over there, but I don't want to just yet. It does come in handy a little bit, but we'll get rid of it once we start building the paths everywhere. What the hell? I don't know what I want to do to mark, like, to actually mark the pathways, because I feel like I've been using deep slate, like, a little too much. Same goes with cobblestone. So I'm thinking, I don't want to make it out of bamboo, because that would just look really weird. But I think I might use some netherrack. Or maybe I'll make nether brick and do the pathway out of that. That way it stands out a bunch for the paths, but also looks like it was like reinforced for heavy foot traffic. Why does that keep resetting? Hang on. Because I don't know why it keeps saving and resetting that over and 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 over again. That's so annoying. Okay, let's see if just quitting and going back will fix it. Now the guy wants to tell me I need to learn trends and stuff. Like, I wish I could make it at least decently sized like everyone else seems to be able to do, but it's whatever. My content doesn't get pushed anywhere, and even when I push my own content places, no one looks at it, so it is what it is. Doesn't help that I wasn't able to join YouTube right when it was first starting and everyone got big right then and there. What? Wait, what? Thanks for being patient. A team member is coming to cancel you? What? Sorry, I'm looking at a post while anything loads. Okay, well, look, finally, nighttime. Ooh. Okay. Why is... Okay. Let's do it 15, that's fine. So what I want to do is come up here. Okay. Now, I want to see an iron golem spawn. Why is there XP right there? Weird. Okay. Right here should be a good spot. Okay, so just because one hasn't spawned yet, and it's still night, we're gonna go to sleep real quick, that way hit stay. And that should allow the spawning mechanic to hopefully reset correctly, hopefully. If it doesn't work, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because that is too much work for me to tear down and redo. At least, I don't want to have to tear it all down, because I would have to get at least 2 villagers, put them into a boat, get rid of the rest of them, and then piece by piece tear down the whole thing. Like, come on, game. So you can hear him working, you can hear him gossiping. But where's the golem at? Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes for this. If nothing spawns in at all, we're gonna hop over into my creative world and we're gonna check on that. Mostly, I might need a zombie in there too. Well, let me see if villagers can see zombies through windows. Hang on. Okay, I have an idea. They can't see zombies through glass blocks, but they can see them through doors. So I think I'm going to install a little chamber with a zombie in it. And then I'm going to put some iron doors on it. So that way they can't open it. I feel like that's the easiest way to get this to work, so... Okay, and then... Oh, wait, I need at least 2 stacks, just because I don't know exactly what I'm going to have to do. And then let's go find... Well... If we do it back here, it'll at least work with all the chunks that's already back here, so... And I already know that that block is 1 block high. So if I do it this level... Which would mean I need that level. go. The only thing I'm worried about is light. Because I do have torches inside the, inside there. So I don't know if this is too bright from the, yeah, it is too bright. Darn it. What I could do temporarily is I can block this off. This is black light, right? No, because the bottom lets light in. Darn. How can I do this? The only way I can really think about it is if I make a little chamber in the back. Oops. Hello game, can you open my inventory? Thank you. And just be safe. Yes, this will still allow mobs to spawn in up here, but it's gonna prevent the iron golems from spawning in up here, hopefully. So now all I gotta do is wait for a zombie to hopefully spawn. Yeah, that should be dark enough, right? Yeah, and they can spawn in a one block area, so that should be fine. My head hurts. So what time is it? So I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. We didn't finish anything that I wanted to finish, but we did at least complete a lot of the mob farm that I wanted to complete. What am I hearing? I don't know what's going on outside. Anyways, why hasn't anything spawned? Nope.
give it a little more room to spawn. Almost sounds like someone got their hands on a jet engine. Hang on, let me check outside my window real quick. I mean, I don't see anything. Weird. Anyways. Damn it. Should have known that was gonna happen. Nope. Place the block. Gosh damn it. No. God damn it. Yes, I know it'll probably be easier just get drowned and bring them up here, but trying something. It should be completely dark in there, so hopefully something will spawn. But for right now, since I've been streaming for 3 hours already, I'm gonna save and quit. I didn't hear any iron goblins spawning at all the whole time. That's probably something I'll mess with off stream a little bit. Let's go check my creative world real quick. Oh, Maddie's still on. Yeah, we might go mess with her, but I don't know just yet. This one. I should probably message her before I go join her world, but let's check out this one my world real quick. Okay, it's reading 53 in my grapefruit tent, which isn't great, but it's not terrible. What is the temp at? I mean, the outside temperature at? It's currently 30 degrees out, so a 23-degree difference isn't terrible. But it's also why I wanted to get that new heater, because it'll help bring that temp up a lot. With the new heater, it should be able to sit at 70 degrees. Because Because what I have in right now is just a small little wall outlet heater. That's all it is. Let's go check on the iron farms. I want to know why mine's not working. It's been a while since I've been in this world. Two stacks and one. Okay. And then I have a mob farm inside the bridge, but that's not what we're here for. And yes, I've actually gone through the extensive flying around and looking to cover any spots that the Iron Golem was spawning in. That's new seeing mobs spawning down there, though. At least something I'll have to fix later. Where is this Iron Golem at? This one usually doesn't take that long either. It does take a little while. Oh, there we go. See, like, it didn't take very long for an Iron Golem to spawn in. So I don't know why my other one's not working. Oh, well, we'll worry about that later. But I do want to look at... You know, let me message her and just ask. Because I want to be positive that she's okay with it. Oh, she plays on her phone, though. So we're just going to join it. If she gets mad at me, whatever. Online play is not rated during on play, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. Let's check out her world real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna download everything. Because otherwise we won't be able to see any of the stuff that she uses.
please let me join. Fingers crossed. Wow. Hang on. This button, right? Two. There we go. Wow. Oh, my arm hurts. Whoa. Okay, hang on. Wow. Than I do. Wow. Okay. That block looks cool. Looks ready to do this too. Okay, we've annoyed them enough. So with that, we're going to go ahead and end stream here in just a moment. If you stopped by at all, thank you. I appreciate it a ton. Because as I said a little bit a while ago, I've been making content for almost 8 years now. Only about 5 years on Twitch, or almost 5 years on Twitch. Um, Maybe a little less than that. I'm not fully sure. But anyways, I do appreciate any suggestions and all that stuff in the comments. I appreciate any sharing, stuff like that. If anyone wants to collab at any point, just let me know and we can work something out. make sure you go check out my second channel, go check out my YouTube, my Twitch, all that stuff. If you're watching this on YouTube, in the description I will have a link to all my stuff, and I'm also going to have a link to my sister's GoFundMe. So you guys are interested in helping me out at all, make sure you check that out. And yeah, I'm hoping to get back into streaming some more now that things have settled down a bit in my life. And who knows, maybe I'll do a giveaway before the year's over, but I'm not sure. I'm not positive on that. We'll see. Yeah, thank y'all, and I'll see y'all later.